Welcome to Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Gators offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance. The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he's going to float this one to the right side.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward. He works through his progressions to find his open man.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. So Georgia's offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. You better get your popcorn ready. Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always drawn offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets him fly to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Bell.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Bulldogs are in the red zone now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Spins away from defenders. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Gators offense retakes the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? There's the handoff. Game, so 2nd and 5.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you give up a big play.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. It's a quick grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking for some space. It's Johnson.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Badger. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And we're all tied up now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
The Dogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught quickly. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab behind the line. It's ETN. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
And can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On the ground, trying to pounce.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Dump off caught by the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Bringing pressure. Big game.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They finally get him down for an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Now, 4th down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was successful with his 1st attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Looking to throw it on first down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's going to hand this off. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
The Gators will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. He makes the grab. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And now they run the draw play. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Using his legs, it's ETN. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Short pass finds the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And that pass falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the Gators will line up to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. When he's got some space here. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Bell. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
2nd down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
He's got it for a big gain. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lovett. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
One more play before they head to the locker room. He hands it off from the gun. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellows, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have 2 longtime foes like the Gators and Dogs duking it out on neutral turf, you know emotions will run high. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Florida and Georgia plays out.
The Gators will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner is brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Takes off in the clear. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Lovett. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Makes a quick catch.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The sophomore with a strong... settle for 3. Snags the quick throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion at the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Lagway. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Clay moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. QB to the tight end for a completion. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll run it here. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. It's Badger. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Third down upcoming after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. He pulls it in for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Making people miss. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle here.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. He finds the running back in the flat. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Evans. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Caught behind the line. It's ETN. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down for the offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. A quick shoot. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the single back. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Touchdown, Dogs! To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver, and it's incomplete. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Now it's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job. Clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air underneath to the tight end. Heads up to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Gators. It was a foot race and he won it.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's good.
The kick is good. That makes Georgia 41, Florida 13.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Not much after that catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. On the run, it's ETN. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They're going to run it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Dogs will bring their punt team out of the field. On a punt now for the 1st time today. Running it back, it's Hawkins. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. 1st play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. To the air, it's Lagway. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to throw again. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Badger. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down, and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for...
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. It's a quick grab. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball as a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Here's the handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.